All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, have his spread in his gospel, in sincerity, and in truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom. I just wanted to go into another video and bring this out, because we still got people talking about, it ain't going to be no World War III. World War III, it's not going to happen in our lifetime. You even got people talking about America, aka Great Babylon, it's not going to get destroyed during the height of this Third World War, which is prophesied to happen in the scriptures. Because today, what we know is to be America, it's known as Babylon in the scriptures. And Babylon in the scriptures prophesied to get destroyed, at the height of this third woe that's quickly approaching, But yeah, America's gonna get obliterated, Great Babylon is gonna get destroyed, by what we know to be as thermonuclear missiles, But I kind of want to go and touch on this article a little bit, to show how, America, and all these other different countries, they bringing out, they most top secret weapons, they bringing out their most sophisticated technology, to fight in this Third World War. So I'm gonna go ahead and dive into this article just a little bit and elaborate it, but it says, the U.S. Pentagon is planning a new weapon of mass destruction that involves thousands of drones that strike by air, land, and water to destroy enemy defenses. But experts fear humans could lose control of the swarms, which I think once they get this, when they actually start to use this technology, this new weapon that they're talking about, I think it's going to be controlled by AI. I don't think humans are actually going to be controlling all of this, per se, but I think most of the heavy lifting with this technology is going to be by artificial intelligence. But it says the top secret project, dubbed a mass autonomous multi-domain adaptive swarm of swarms, would represent automated warfare on an unprecedented scale. So this is some very new and sophisticated technology that they coming out with, that they already got, that they've been testing for a while, I'm sure. But now it's getting to the point where they gonna, use it on the battlefield and use it in war, as well as other things, over here in the West, in America, when it gets bad out here, when these robots get introduced on the streets, there's going to be drones and shit like that flying around over here as well, and a lot of this stuff is going to be controlled by artificial intelligence, and a lot of these things are going to be controlled by actual humans. But, this is a time that's coming that's not going to be like anything that, no time that we've ever, been on this earth is going to be like this time that's coming up, man, And if you're familiar with reincarnation, we've been through many lifetimes, but there's no lifetime that we've been in that's weird. We had experienced something like this that's coming up, but it says on an unprecedented scale, and it says a mass is still in the planning stages, but DARPA, Defense Advanced Research Project Agency, has been collecting bids from suppliers for their $78 million contract. And it says small drones will be equipped with weapons and tools for navigation and communication, along with abilities ranging from radar jamming to launching lethal attacks, and that's exactly how they're going to be. It's going to be thousands, hundreds and thousands of these drones in the air, with bombs attached to them, deadly guns and weapons attached to them, lasers and all different types of things, even like they said in this article, they got radar jamming, they're gonna have EMP, just all different types of things that they're gonna use these drones for, you know. And when it gets bad over here in the Americas, these same drones, with the same technology is gonna be flying around, killing people off, that don't, that resist trying to get, that resist this new world order, that they're trying to implement, this new digital slavery that they're trying to put everybody in. If you disagree with that, then they got, drones and robots that's gonna be flying around that's gonna kill people off. Crime rate gonna be real bad, because prices of everything going up. So it's gonna be all out hell breaking out here, man. All of these goodies that they've been giving the women of our nation, even the men of our nation also, that's been relying on these government handouts, all that's gonna get taken away. So the crime rate is gonna really, start to skyrocket, man. And once that happens, they're gonna use these robots and these drones to X a lot of people out, man, And that way they'll be justified on taking people out because of the crimes they're doing, when really they set all this up because they want to depopulate anyway. But this just give them a reason to take people out, mostly the people of our nation, because since our people are at the bottom and don't make enough money and don't have enough food anyway, the people of our nation, they're going to be the ones committing most of these crimes because they, our people are already at the bottom and have limited resources, and live paycheck to paycheck. So a lot of this is going to affect us because scripture say that, hey, judgment shall begin at the house of God, which is you Israelites, you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But yeah, these drones, they're going to have a lot of different type of technology on them. And it says, while the technology would change how the U.S. goes to war, experts in the industry raised concerns. A policy fellow at George Mason University in Virginia said, as the swarm grows in size, it'll be virtually impossible for humans to manage the decisions. And it says the U.S. military has been using unmanned aerial vehicles on the battlefield since 2001, but has since evolved to employ smaller, stealthier machines to sneak over enemy lines to destroy camps or even jam opposing technologies. And it says, and DARPA's amassed will release thousands at once to undertake several tasks with little to no human intervention. So it's going to be, mostly controlled by artificial intelligence. Humans might be able to tell the artificial intelligence what to do, but the actual movements and this, and the actual control of these drones is going to be in the hands of this AI technology. Humans are just going to be giving the orders, telling the AI what to do. And it says, speaking on a panel at Cornell last year, it says drones can aid, they can watch, and they can kill, and that's exactly what they're going to be used for. That's what they're going to do. In theory, a mass could be entirely non-lethal, carrying out jamming or other non-kinetic attacks in support of other platforms that actually destroy the defenses. But that's not what they're going to use it for. It ain't going to be no non-lethal force. The whole point is to kill and destroy, because that's what this devil was put on this earth to do, and that's what he's going to use his technology for. And it says, I think that's unlikely, though. It is unlikely. And a mass project development will involve experiments with both real and virtual drone swarms, then gradually increasing their size and complexity. So this new mass project or, weapon that they're using is just thousands upon thousands of drones with weapons attached to them, that's going to basically attack all at once. You can just imagine you have 1,000 drones in the air and they all got C4 attached to them. They all just start attacking one tank at once and just detonating as soon as they touch the tank. It's 1,000 explosives coming out of the air, And I'm going to just show this video just to show you how how these drones are going to be in the air, and they're going to fly in coordination and be attacking. Just imagine all of these drones. Just imagine thousands of them, though. And just imagine them flying all in unison with weapons on them. Flying all in coordination with weapons on them, and and guns and explosives and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Just watch this video real quick, and then I'll come back and hit a few scriptures. But let's play this real quick.
와, 59분이다, 야. 몰라, 다 됐다.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of technology that they're gonna have, man. And just imagine thousands of those with C4 attached to them. All flying in unison, all flying, all organized, just attacking. All at once. Like a swarm of bees. Just imagine a swarm of bees. You know how those cartoons depict bee swarms? You had that one bee that's leading, and then all the other ones follow it, attacking at the same time. That's how these swarms is going to be. That's how this technology is going to be that Esau got. It's going to be very similar to that. But, let's go hit this scripture real quick. This is Isaiah 54:16. It says, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy." And ultimately this is talking about Esau's nuclear capabilities. He has scientists, which is the modern day blacksmith, because blacksmiths back then were known for creating weapons, and different things like that, shields and armor and things like that. But modern day blacksmith would be these scientists, you know, these engineers that create these weapons. These would be the modern day blacksmiths. You know, they created nuclear weapons. They're creating these drone weapons with lasers and all different types of things attached to them. You know, just these very sophisticated weapon technologies. You know, these are the smiths of our time. You know, these scientists. And these weapons are going to get used, man. They're going to get used in this war, and they're going to get used on, you know, these everyday average people out here when the day of the Lord actually, you know, when it gets real, you know, dire and serious out here, you know, to the point where you just see trouble at every turn. Hey, they're going to be out here. You know, these things are definitely going to get used. But this is Joel 3:2, and it says, I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. So from this, you understand that, you know, all these things that's happening, even these drones that they building, you know, these weapons that they building, all of this is going to get used in World War III. And the Most High is doing this so he can destroy all these other nations, man, because this is where they all going to get judged at, in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, which is down there in the so-called Middle East, you know? So the Most High, he's doing this, man, to basically get revenge for us. He's basically doing all of this for us, for Israel, his people, you know? Because it says, and I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel. So he's our Father. He's doing all of this for us, man. You know, all of this is just a build-up. This whole World War III thing is just a build-up for our Father to destroy all these nations so that he can put us in power. You know, this is just a build-up. So all of these things have to occur. All of these things have to happen. You know, all of these things have to occur for us to be on top. You know, he has to destroy all these nations, and that's what's currently happening right now, man. All these nations are going over there to the Middle East, and they're going to fight, and Most High is going to be judging them. You know, he's going to be destroying them, having them destroy each other, you know. And then Yahweh Shai is going to show up in the midst of World War III to finish the rest of these motherfuckers off, you know. But all these things that's happening around us is for us. It's basically for us, man. These nations going to destroy each other, you know, and then we're going to be put into power, you know, and it's going to be our time to shine for eternity, man. You know, so all of this is just for us. You know, so Esau can create as many weapons as he wants. He can create as many drones or weapons of mass destruction if that he wants. It's gonna only be for his own destruction. You know, it's gonna only be for his own destruction as well as these other nations, man. Just so we can get put into power. So the Most High, he's in control of all of this. You know, he's gonna bring them down there. Let them bring all their weapons, all these sophisticated technologies, just so they can obliterate each other and we can get put on top. You know, nobody is expecting the underdog to rise up, which is exactly what's going to happen, man. You know. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash, double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.